Hey guys, so today I'll be demonstrating Pierre Polnareff, or Polnareff. Now, with Polnareff, his skills are very fast. He has like one of the fastest attacks, and they actually reach for far distance as well. Even his basic combos go very far. And if you really want to do as the highest damage possible with John, is you have to remove the armor from Silver Chariot. And to do that is by simply pressing R1. And the cooldown doesn't start off the bat because it can also disable him as well. Because when he removes the armor, Polnareff does get fast, but he loses defense, and that's canon. That's canon to a T, guys. And to start off is with his X skill. If someone were to hit me or throw something at me, even if they throw like a huge box at me, it would just go directly towards the thrower, whoever did that. And if someone were to physically touch me during this, they would just get Riposte, and they would just turn around and get stunned. And his circle skill is his saber throw. This goes on for a while, and it does ricochet perfectly into enemies. So for example, I aim at JoJo's and I throw a saber towards him. It will ricochet towards him, but since he's like behind a weird wall, I couldn't really hit him. And that's basically it. This doesn't hit them. That's not really the point of it, but that's just like it's just a riposte, guys. And the L2 is just an advanced version of the saber throw. It does more damage. It does an extra bump as well. And let's try that one more time with JoJo's. See, it goes towards him, but it does not hit him because of the weird walls. And his triangle skill can be linked with his combos. So, for example, I do this. It does hit because he just bounces back into the air, and he can do anything he wants during this time. So, for instance, I do a combo. I can connect it with the saber, or if I do a combo, I can connect it with dive. But he has one of the worst dives in the game, but it does cover great distance like that. But it does track though, but it doesn't stun them. It does a knockdown. So let's throw this at Trish to stun her. That's about 60%, I think, or like 55%. And his square is a generic barrage. It does a lot of damage. And his R2 is just an advanced version of the barrage. And now, for his skill, his main skill, is to remove the armor off Chariot. So let's do that. I really don't want to waste a second in this, so I'm just going to tail her until she stops. So, now, all of his attacks are tripled. And that alone just destroyed her health bar. And the barrages will be doubled. Everything is doubled and tripled or whatever. And the best way to use this is by doing a launch. Like so. You can do a square square and launch them. And a square square square. That's one of the best attacks in the game. Not in the game, but like one of the best air attacks. And he does have an air knockdown, a square triangle. And he does have a square square triangle. It just does a generic knockback, but it's best to just stick with the square square square. And it also glides. So let's take the armor off once more. And the only way to take Polnareff's armor off is if his stamina is at 100%. Now let's just kill off Trish because she's dead anyway. And his unblockable is pretty lame. It's slow to start up and has short range, but it does knock down enemies. It's just a kick, really, but it's super slow. It leaves them wide open. So let's do it on JoJo's to demonstrate. Let's just simply knock him down. Now just hold triangle. And you can cancel out of this. As you can see, but the third hit always activates invisibility frames. And it does not do that much damage, so it's not best to do it. Let's take off the armor and launch him into the air. Yeah, fucking Speedwagon ruined it. But that's basically it. It just does more damage than the regular combo. And his DHA is easily comboed into, just wait to the 4th hit and he can combo into it. And unlike All-Star Battle, his DHA is way faster, it's not really slow paced anymore. And I prefer it this way. So that's his DHA. He's super easy. And again, you can also combo into the triangle skill and end it with a dive. So this is basically Jean-Pierre Polnareff, guys. He's really simple.